Every childhood is a fleeting miracle. One moment you see tiny hands reaching out to hold your finger, and in the blink of an eye, those same hands are holding crayons, toys, and books. Time runs fast, faster than any of us are ever ready for, and in that rush of life, the moments we hold on to become our treasures. The laughter of a little girl, the innocent smile that lights up her whole face, the way her eyes sparkle when she twirls around in her favorite dress. These are not just ordinary memories. They are chapters of a story that every parent carries in their heart forever. That's why clothing is never just clothing. A frock, especially one designed for a little girl, is more than fabric, more than color, more than stitching. It's a memory waiting to be written, a picture waiting to be framed, a moment waiting to become eternal. When a mother chooses a dress for her daughter, she is not simply picking out an outfit. She is choosing the way her daughter's childhood will be remembered. She is giving her a piece of magic, a small crown in the form of fabric, saying, "You're my princess, you're my star, you're the reason I smile every day." When we design baby frocks, we don't just think about style, we think about the stories that will be lived in them. We think about birthdays where the cake is as sweet as the giggles in the room, and the frock becomes part of that joy. We think about family gatherings where the little one walks in, and everyone's eyes light up because she looks like the heart of the celebration. We think about photos taken in parks, at weddings, at holidays, photos that will be framed, shared, and cherished decades later. And in each of those pictures, the frock is more than just clothing. It's a reminder of how precious those moments were. Life is made of seasons, and childhood is the shortest of them all. You don't get a second dance at these days. Once a child grows, those tiny feet, those little twirls, those innocent smiles, they never come back in the same way. That's why we believe every moment deserves to be celebrated. Every stage deserves beauty. Every little girl deserves to feel special. Our frocks are not just designed. They are crafted with love, sewn with dreams, and finished with the promise of making a little heart shine brighter. There is something magical about watching a little girl put on a new frock. The way her eyes widen, the way her hands touch the fabric, the way she spins around just to see how it flows. It's pure happiness, and that happiness is priceless. Parents know it, grandparents know it. Anyone who has ever loved a child knows it. And that is why every stitch we put in, every color we choose, every detail we design is done with one purpose: to create joy. Because childhood is not about perfection. It's about wonder. It's about making ordinary days feel extraordinary. It's about turning a simple Sunday walk into a fairy tale memory just because she wore the dress that made her feel like a princess. It's about the sparkle in her eyes when she looks at herself in the mirror, not because the dress is expensive, but because it makes her feel seen, loved, and celebrated. And parents, you know this truth: you are not just buying a dress. You are buying a piece of her happiness. You are investing in a memory. You are giving her something that will remind her even years later that she was cherished, valued, and loved. When she grows up and looks back at her childhood pictures, she won't just remember the party or the cake. She will remember how special she felt in that dress. That feeling stays forever. There is motivation in every moment of parenthood. Raising a child is not easy. It's sleepless nights, endless worries, countless sacrifices, but it's also unmatched joy. It's the sound of little footsteps running to you. It's the hugs that erase all stress. It's the laughter that fills your home with light. And when you see your daughter smiling, dancing, living her innocent childhood in the most beautiful way, you know that every sacrifice was worth it. Our baby frocks are part of that journey. They are not made just to cover. They are made celebrate grow, celebrate joy, celebrate innocence, celebrate the beauty of being small yet carrying the biggest dreams. Every child deserves to feel like the world is a magical place, and sometimes all it takes is a dress that makes her believe she can be anything. A princess, a star, a dancer, or just the happiest little girl in the room. Parents often ask themselves, what can we give our children that truly lasts? Toys break, gadgets get old, trends fade, but memories last forever. And a beautiful memory is often tied to something simple. The way she looked in that lavender frock on her 5th birthday. The way she smiled in that pink dress at her cousin's wedding. The way she hugged you twirling in her golden gown saying, "Look, mommy, I'm so pretty." Those moments will never fade. That is why we do what we do. We believe clothing can inspire. We believe fashion is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. For a child, feeling loved and celebrated is everything. When she wears one of our frocks, we want her to feel like she matters, like she is the center of the story, like her presence makes the world brighter. because it does. So here's the truth, parents. Don't wait for big occasions to celebrate your children. Every day is worth celebrating. Every morning is a chance to make them smile. Every hug is a chance to make them feel secure. And every dress is a chance to make their childhood magical. These frocks are not only threads and fabric, they are love stitched into every seam, dreams woven into every detail, and joy sprinkled into every design. And here is the deeper motivation behind it all. Childhood teaches us something that adults often forget, that beauty is in the little things. A child doesn't need the world to be perfect. She just needs love, laughter, and the chance to feel special. And when we create that environment for her, we are not just shaping her childhood, we are shaping the kind of adult she will become. A confident child becomes a confident woman. A loved child becomes a loving human being. A celebrated child grows up to celebrate life. And it all starts with the small choices parents make every day. So let's celebrate today. Let's celebrate the sparkle in her eyes, the dance in her steps, the innocence in her smile. Let's celebrate with color, with style, with beauty, with a frock that makes her believe that she is everything she is meant to be. Because she is not just a child, she is a dream in motion, a miracle walking among us, and a future waiting to bloom. And every miracle deserves to be wrapped in beauty, comfort, and love. Childhood is short, but love is eternal. Let's make sure the days we have with our little ones are filled with joy, laughter, and beauty. Let's give them memories they will carry forever, stories they will tell their children one day, and a childhood so bright that it lights up every chapter of their lives. That is our mission, that is our passion, and that is the reason why every frock we create is not just a dress. It's a story, a memory, and a promise.
Under the boughs where the shadows play, the wind hums songs at the break of day. Whispering pines, secrets untold, carrying tales only the forest holds. Moonlight spills through the velvet dark, etching patterns, leaving its mark. The roots stretch deep, the earth's gentle sigh, a lullaby sung to the open sky. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune, caught in the rhythm of the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves, stories that linger on the breath of the breeze. The dawn paints gold on the mountain's crown, while rivers whisper truth as they flow down. And their songs entwine with the trees that stand, knotted in time by nature's hand. Each echoing step on the forest floor opens a world through an ancient door. The silence alive, yet brimming with sound. In the arms of solitude, I am found. Oh, whispering pines, dawn paints gold on the mountain's crown, while rivers whisper truth as they flow down. And their songs entwine with the trees that stand, knotted in time by nature's hand. Each echoing step on the forest floor opens a world through an ancient door. The silence alive, yet brimming with sound. In the arms of solitude I am found. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune. Caught in the rhythm, the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves, stories that linger on the breath of the breeze. Under the boughs where the shadows play, the wind hums songs at the break of day. Whispering pines, secrets untold, carrying tales only the forest holds. Moonlight spills through the velvet dark, etching patterns, leaving its mark. The roots stretch deep, the earth's gentle sigh, a lullaby sung to the open sky. Oh, whispering pines, sing me your tune. Caught in the rhythm of the stars and the moon. Teach me the language of rustling leaves, stories that linger on the breath of the breeze. The dawn paints gold on the mountain's crown, while rivers whisper truth as they flow down. And their songs entwine with the trees that stand, knotted in time by nature's hand. Each echoing step on the forest floor opens a world through an ancient